Hashtag no music, no intro. Season finale probably of the hashtag Saints Block Party podcast regular season, brought to you by BetterHelp. The Saints close and finish the season beating the Falcons. I should have the final score up. I don't even have it up. Essentially blowing out the Falcons in the 48, 49 to some. I don't know. I wish. I know someone, the guy who got my mentions earlier yesterday that got blocked, like, oh, well, technically DA's record is shut the fuck up. Hold on. I just want to put it out there. It was
48 to 17.
And never in my life, as a New Orleans Saints fan, did I think that the Saints would blow out the Falcons and the biggest hubbub of this game. And it fits so perfectly, Ryan. It's his DNA. This bitch made motherfucker is out here apologizing, bro, in front of the press. He's throwing players under the bus for beating the Falcons, running up the score on them, and some of the quotes that came out of this fucking... I want to read something that Jameis Winston said.
Read them to me, bro, because I missed them.
Oh, sorry. Jameis said, "We made a collective decision." I got another one for you. Sorry, I had him up when I was getting ready. And then the best one to me was what Cesar Ruiz said. "I couldn't go home without getting him one. Whatever heat that comes with that, put that on the O-line." Ruiz on the decision to get Jamal his first TD. DA said that prior to that, DA said prior to that play, the team approached them. The team approached him saying, "Hey, can we want to get Jamal one? He hasn't scored a touchdown all season. Let's just go out and get him one." And DA said no. And
fuck, they went out, bro. Okay, so trash ass coach, bro. I'm sorry, bro. That's trash, man. Like, I don't need to hear no more. That's fucking trash, dog. No, bro. Like, bro, your players come to you in a fucking hard season, probably not making the playoffs, and they want one little win, and you can't give them that? Like, bro, I don't want to hear no more, man.
And it's not even about the win.
No fucking more.
They wanted to do something for their fucking teammate, bruh.
Bruh, this nigga
it wasn't even about them.
And he up there apologizing. I'm sorry, I want to apologize to Arthur Smith. Get this man out my face. Get him out my face, man. Bruh, no, man. No, I'm not. Like, I can't support this team. This is my team. This is Saints on my team. I cannot back with this man leading them, bro. I can't do it. Adam. I cannot. It's embarrassing, bro. I remember a couple years ago, I forgot the head coach name. He was coaching the Tampa Bay Bucks. And
oh man, it's been a lot of them.
Anyway,
I know who you're talking about. I know. I can't think of his name, but I know.
He was the OC for the Falcons at one point. Anyway, the Falcons, like the Tampa Bay Bucks, that did like a 28-3 joke or something like that on the Falcons. They tweeted like the social media, Tampa Bay social media did like a 28-3 joke, and the coach came out the next day. "We are so sorry." Derek Cutter, yeah, it was him. And he was like, "I'm so sorry. I apologize for disrespecting the Falcons like that, blah, blah, blah." I was like, man, what a bitch-ass coach. I'm like, I know Sean wouldn't do nothing like that. I was like, all ripped out. Now I got a coach that do shit like that? Man, get me out of here, Adam. Get me out of here. I'm done, man. I'm done. Keep going, bro.
I want to give a big shout out to our dude. It's all good, man. I want to give a big shout out to our dude, Sherm. He called it on the live stream. He called it immediately. He said, He said Jameis did that shit and did his on its own and got Jamal that touchdown. And what was funny is if you go back, you watch them going to meet at midfield. The funniest shit is that Arthur Smith, who probably is about to lose his job, comes out furious at Dennis Allen. And what did Dennis Allen do? He placates it. He backs up. He's like, "Oh,
it wasn't my decision. It wasn't my decision, bitch. Even if your team did that against your decision, you backed them. You backed them. That's your team.
You got to back your team. You got to back your players. You got the players on your team.
You back your players. Now, behind the closed doors, when the show shut, you say, man, why you know what I'm saying? You deal with that. But you going, oh, come on, man. No, bro. No, man. I know the players cannot, no way they are ready to run through a brick wall for this man after this, bro. No fucking way. No way. No.
Bro, they not ready to run upstairs for that man, bro.
I can't believe that, bro. And what's amazing is this was a nice little win to end the season. Probably didn't make the playoffs. Vibes were great on the zone. And this is like this. Oh my God.
It fits, bro. It could not be the more perfect bow on this season. We can't even, like, I thought I was like, man, we could come on talking about like Kendra looking good. Derek Carr had his best game undoubtedly. A.T. Perry, like Chris Olave, Shaheed, all the things that, it's like, oh, if we saw this, during the regular season consistently, like, can't even talk about any of that shit no more. Like it just, because it's pointless. And what, like, I don't get upset too often about this team anymore. I don't. But when I saw the Mike Florio shit, bruh, it's morning, I couldn't take it, man.
It's bad. It's bad.
All Mike Florio was doing, I get it. They had the nerve, Ryan, to come out and use Florio as a mouthpiece, and Florio usually isn't used as a mouthpiece, and say the Saints are confident that their fortunes will improve the enhancements to the roster along with some cultural tweaks. The feeling is that too much blame is being placed on Allen and quarterback Derek Carr for the team's struggle in 2023, and that Allen and Carr could be key components of a resurgence in 2024. The same head coach that just got bitched by Arthur Smith, who's not going to have a job soon. Like, we supposed to torch that man,
bro? Like the memos went out this week, bro. Greg Benzel was typing them up. Sent the memos out, baby.
Said they should have taken a knee, but the guys wanted Jamal Williams to get a touchdown, and that's unacceptable. That's not who we are. That's not what we're about. That's the leader.
The leader,
bro. Leader of the team. And this tells me two things. One, it tells me that the players completely are letting you know what they think about Dennis Allen and his quote unquote leadership. Because let me flip it the other way. If someone like Sean Payton or whatever, if the players would have went to him to do that, even if he would have said no, then the players would have went on the field and they would have kneeled the fucking ball. It wouldn't have been a discussion about it. It would have been like, all right, coach, got it. Boom. Or Sean, because he understands how to motivate players and understands how to push the right buttons, he would have went out and ran a play to hopefully get Jamal the touchdown. But if he had said no, then the players would have just kneeled the fucking ball. When you have the entire offensive line, the running back, and the backup quarterback going off script, that tells me that the entire fucking team is telling you what they fucking think of you.
Amen.
So what are you gonna do? You talking about doing some cultural improvements? You gonna get rid of the whole offensive line?
Hello. Please respond.
Mickey, Gail, Greg Benzel, you don't want to email us back, but we can still ask some questions. This is the shit I'm talking about, bro. This is the shit when people were in our Discord, when people were on Twitter were saying that they wanted the Saints to go out and get like just annihilated these last couple of weeks. Although I may have not agreed with it, I completely understood it because by them, this 4-game stretch, and Derek Carr's played better. He's beaten the Giants, he's beaten the Bucks, and he beat the Falcons. But what happened? What one game that they needed the most that they didn't win? Oh, it was against a good fucking team who's in the playoffs, who has elite coaching, and we have yet to see Dennis Allen consistently show us that he can beat good teams as long as he's been head coach.
Straight up.
But they want people to go and renew their season tickets when you got the head coach of the fucking Saints doing a fucking apologies to the Atlanta Falcons right now.
Bro, that's a nail in the coffin for me. And I was already done. But that right there, I would not support Dennis Allen as a head coach, bro. Period. Like, he is done for me. Against the Falcons, and you gonna apologize like a bitch? Get the fuck out of here, man. Oh no, I'm done. I'm done with him, bro.
I posted a brush this to Kevin Hart. Ooh, my pussy hurt, bro. That's exactly what it is, bro. Just watching that midfield meetup, it was just like, bro. Bitch, like, I'm sorry. What do you want me to say?
Bro, God damn it. And I hate to keep comparing to Sean Payton. What's funny is we was in a similar situation with Sean Payton in the 2011. Saints was putting it on the Panthers. We were right there on the goal line. Sean was about to go for it. We was about to make it a 50 burger. And Drew came and said, nah, don't do it, coach. And he wound up taking a knee. You know what I'm saying? It's just funny how we fallen, bro. How we fallen. Like,
what happened to the game I love, Ryan? What happened to the game I love?
Bruh.
Like, we can't even really, like, I don't even know where to start. Like, there's not a whole bunch to say. Like, I want to talk all poetically.
It just sucks to happiness. I tweeted like right when the game ended. I'm like, man, we put a 40 burger on the Falcons right in front of Matt Ryan. I don't need nothing else. I'm good. I put my phone on. We got off Zoom. Went back with my wife, watched a little TV. I didn't even look at Twitter. I'm good. Let me enjoy my day. And I look at Twitter to see what's going on. Like, are you kidding me?
Not so fast. The Lee Corso, not so fast, my friend. And we talked about it in the live stream. We said, even when the team does something right, going back to that Giants game, right? Dennis Allen always has to do something that just fucking ruins it. So the Giants game, it was, man, don't think I'm going to get any questions about my quarterback. This game, you beat the Falcons. You put 40 plus points on them. This man went out here and apologized to a coach.
After the Buck game, we all okay. We was all good. Beat the Bucks.
Yep, it was fine.
The whole restructure show. You know, they're not it's Marshawn Lattimore stuff. It's like, come.
Yep.
I'm not.
These niggas can't go a week. We go a week.
We tried here to be positive, bro. We tried.
They making it hard, right? They making it hard. Making it hard.
Like Samuel Jackson saying Pulp Fiction. Making it real hard, Rango. Making it real hard.
Real hard, bro. I can't do it. I'm not speechless very often. But I will say what was funny as shit though. Watching the timeline. Anyone who was in our Zoom live stream, when Sherm said it and then they replayed it, I was like, oh shit, he is 100% right.
100%
that was
right,
off script. It was complete Jameis. And then going to the timeline when the game was over, like the reaction, like, oh, like they thought DA was being petty, and I knew that he wasn't. And I was just like, wait. I was like, wait till it comes out. I was just scrolling, like, and then the pressure start, and then shit, and then the reaction. the 180 reaction, bro.
Oh, I can't wait to go back and look, bro.
Our dude, I think I have some tweets from our dude Joy. He said DA going to our dude Joy Puig. DA going to bat for a coach of our biggest rival and throwing his players under the bus is too on brand. Too on brand, bro. What have we said for these last 2 seasons of like the vibe that Dennis Allen gives as a head coach? Substitute teacher, bro. You can't not tell me that happened at the end of the game is not a perfect example of a substitute teacher analogy. They don't got respect for him. You're like, oh, we want us to do what? Get our books out. Get your ass out here, bro. We're gonna do what we want to do. And I go ahead.
No, I'm speechless right now, bro.
What did we say earlier this podcast, earlier this season? One of the biggest things on your resume, if you're going to be the head coach of the New Orleans fucking Saints, is beat the Falcons. You have that on the resume.
Beat them and stand on it. You don't apologize to the Atlanta Falcons. Are you kidding me?
He said, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I just want to apologize to Arthur Smith and the Atlanta Falcons Association. What? That is disgusting, bro. Like, that is
gross.
Not my head coach. Ain't my head coach.
Gross, no. Man. And here's the thing, right? We talked about it a little bit on our first live show. Is a thing that just worries us is like these younger players, and DA is going to be putting his hands on them and molding them and putting his way of like thinking and bitch-made tendencies into young players. Like everyone's talking, they're talking about these cultural tweaks. What fucking cultural tweaks are we talking about? Because we came having a team culturally where we were winners. So I get it. They finished the season and they went 9-8. I know there's a ticker tape parade. There's going to be like the spelling bee, my spelling bee gift, and just standing in and the confetti dropping down, bro. Woo! Okay, so you went over 500 for the first time in your head coaching career.
First time. Why are we mad? We tripping. I'm out here with it.
Because you had to eat.
Out here with it, man. What you talking about, man? And the culture thing drives me. Come on. The culture thing is what drives me. Like what Flores said in his tweet, like some cultural tweaks or whatever he said. But I thought we hired him to maintain the culture. Like what tweaks? Why do there need to be tweaks? Why do there need to be tweaks?
Oh, you know what I'm gonna do, right? Because a nigga done got a little good with some video editing, so I might have to go get the tweets when DA got hired and put the quotes in there and just put it on social media on a video. Cause it don't make sense to us. Cause the reason why he got hired was for continuity and maintaining the culture, right? So then if the culture was good before, then why they gotta be cultural tweaks? Because the only thing that seems wrong in this equation and the denominator that's changed is the fucking head coach.
Hello. And here's the irony. The irony is the thing that really got DA to 9-8 this season, to the thing that got him to have the little success they did have this season, was the remnants of the culture that Sean Payton built. And the culture that he's about to ship out. He's getting rid of Marshawn Lattimore. Mike Thomas is leaving. Alvin Kamara, we'll see. Ramchick. Those are the culture he's talking about. The cultural tweaks is going to send his ass to the bottom dweller. He's lucky to have the culture that he's had so far because they would have been way worse than they've been. That's the irony of the whole thing.
Can we talk about how now the Saints are now going to finish with a number 2 divisional record, which means that we will face other number 2 opponents next season who finished number 2 in their division. If DA thought winning was hard this season,
I thought I was gonna be positive today, bro. Like after the game, I was like, yeah, nice little fun, positive podcast, 25 minutes or whatever. And these niggas just gotta. Really, it's him, just him. Just gotta ruin it, bro.
You know that quote. What you fuck up a wet dream. Like that is DA. That is DA's motto, bro. They could just fuck up a wet dream. Like, can we just have this whole entire season? Can we just like this was the game, bro? You saw all, like, in theory, the weapons. You saw Shaheed score a long touchdown. You saw Olave score a crazy long touchdown. A.T. Perry looks like he is going to be #good. Kendre Miller finally is healthy and gets in the game. Looks good. Probably should have played against the Jags. Probably should have played against the Jags game.
Hello.
But he didn't play against the Jags game because DA didn't bench them. But anyway, and you saw Derek Carr looking like this Derek Carr that played today is maybe not as consistently, but some version level of the version of the Derek Carr that, to some degree, that both you and I thought the Saints were getting, and I know for sure the Saints thought that they were getting when they signed him. The offensive line overall played pretty well. Pass rush looked fucking terrible. Peyton Turner, out of all people, fucking gets a fumble recovery and does a fucking tootsie roll in the end zone. The vibes were immaculate, Ryan.
Got a honey badger return for almost touchdown. Alante Taylor got a pick. Things
just, but he came back. Everything. Well, not everything, because those first 2 drives, the Saints defense was getting fucking deep dicked by Desmond Ridder, and that was looking like it was going to get nasty.
I mean, they scored them out of running the football, which was good for them. Yeah,
they did, and also it gave DA like a 4th win to the stat I had asked for. So it was 3-8. Now it's 4. Now it's 4-8. If the team scores a touchdown first. So he even got a little tally there, bro. Like everything. DA ain't gonna bring this shit on Honey Badger, bro. He said, now you light skinned nigger, if you would just scored a touchdown, you would have been here right now.
Oh, have him feeling bad for not getting a touchdown.
And all the good things. The offensive line played well. Like Pete played great, but Pete. Every little thing that you could have wanted from this team in this game, considering how this entire season has gone. All the shit that's going on this season, all the drama, the DA shit, Derek Carr shit, all of it. This game, at the very least, for a moment of time, had given a nice little bow and just said, all right, we know next season's probably not going to go that great. Maybe, but who knows? Like, if they get an offensive coordinator, blah, blah. I'm never going to believe in this team until DA is gone, by the way. But you could at least given this false, like, prism of hope to the fan base. And that's what it was. Until it wasn't, Ryan. Until it fucking wasn't.
Oh, that is such a fascinating situation. It is so fascinating.
Like, imagine you're Gail Benson and you're the owner of the New Orleans Saints. And I know Gail don't like football. Gail just like money, bro. Gail don't like anything regarding sports at all, bro. Don't care about the Pelicans. Don't care about the Saints. Just want to make her money. Just boss the help around, bro. Like Gail ain't worried about. Imagine you Gail Benson, man, and you hear the head coach of your organization say some shit like that against your rivals. I don't know.
Get that respectability shit out of here, man. Hell no, this is sports. And understand there was a victory formation. It was like an unwritten rule, all that type of stuff. But here's what it is. Like, I know if I was a head coach and Arthur Smith come join it to me, I'm like, Whatever.
Stop it, nigga. Stop
like,
it.
Whatever. Stop it. Whatever.
And then I would go I would go to the podium, and then instead of throwing your fucking teammate, your players and your team on the bus, you say, you know what? You put that on me. You know, he pull the Pete Carmichael. You say, you know what? That's on me. I saw an opportunity for us to give Jamal Williams his first touchdown of the season. He's been working hard for us. We see the work he puts in practice. We see what he does on game day. I felt that he deserved at least one touchdown to end this season, and I stand by the decision that I made and made that play call to have a player that matters on my team get a touchdown to end the season.
Straight up, just like that.
Just nigga, like I'm that. Not an NFL head coach. Like this, it's simple shit, bro.
Take it on yourself. But you want to put it on the players, which you idiot. That reflects on you, you idiot. I don't care how much you try to put on the players. That reflects on you, dummy. Stupid ass.
The whole world, these niggas do not respect me.
Fucking dummy, bro. Oh my god. Oh, I can't believe it.
What happened to the team I love, Ryan?
What happened, man? What happened, bro? Oh my god.
Like it's not. I don't. You know, we wanted to keep this one short. There's really not really much to talk about. It really isn't. Like if you just brass tacks, there is not a lot to talk about.
How the Seahawks looking?
I don't even know, bro. Don't even got it on. But it's this is what the New Orleans Saints are under Dennis Allen. They are a team that you've said it on this podcast before. This team does not play for Dennis Allen. This team plays for itself. This team plays for them. They play for each other. But this team absolutely 100% does not play for Dennis Allen. And
no.
that is evident. And that is apparent.
Unbelievable.
So I was going to say maybe we'll be back next week and there'll be a playoff podcast. Ain't no playoff podcast.
Ain't no playoffs, right? Ain't no
playoff podcast coming. This episode of the Saints Block Party podcast is brought to you by BetterHelp. Woof. The holiday seasons are approaching and gift giving season is right on the horizon. What do you do to give gifts?
Well, me and my family, we have a website that we go to and we kind of just put what we want, make our little gift lists, and then we kind of just go through the list and try to buy everybody the things that they want. And if you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't.
Well, whether or not your family gives gifts during the holidays, you get to define how you give to yourself. And the holidays are a great time to do that. Best way to start is indulging in self-care. No better place to start than BetterHelp. With BetterHelp, you can give to yourself, starting therapy, giving yourself self-care, and learn positive coping skills. It's simple, it's convenient, you get matched with a licensed therapist, and you can switch therapists anytime at no additional charge. In the season of giving, give yourself what you need with BetterHelp. Visit betterhelp.com/whodat today to get 10% off your first month. Again, that's BetterHelp, HELP.com/whodat.
We're going to be here, though.
Yep. So as the regular season concludes, we will continue doing a weekly show, weekly podcast, video, audio, Patreon version of it without ads. As always, obviously the preview pod and the post-game recap goes away. However, what we are doing, we've said it before, is that we are going to be doing a weekly mini live show on YouTube. So you need to be subscribed to our YouTube page, youtube.com / at Saints Block Party. Like, subscribe. You'll get the notification that we're going live. Also, we're going to be sending that information to our Patreons. So if you're a Patreon, a paid Patreon, you'll get the email letting you know that we're going live. We still haven't figured out exactly what the schedule and time frame is going to be. Because obviously we have our lives, our careers, our families, et cetera, et cetera. So we're still tweaking with that. It's funny because the Patreon vote picked one day. I think it was Friday, maybe. And then the YouTube vote picked the weekend, if I remember correctly, or maybe I'm switching them up, but it was not the same, which I found pretty funny. But all that said, we'll figure it out. So to be able to watch and get the notifications, you have to be subscribed to our YouTube page, or you have to be a Patreon to get the email notification. The audio version of the mini show will be a Patreon only episode. If you want to go back and watch the show, that's fine. We're not going to mess up our monetization, so we get the views. So we're not going to make it private in case you missed the live show. But if you don't like watching YouTube or using the YouTube app and you're a podcast person, the only way that you're going to be able to listen to the audio version of the podcast is being a Patreon. If you want to go back and rewatch the show on YouTube, please do. Feel free. Let's see. Is there anything else?
No, that's it, man. Been a fun season. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all for listening, riding with us all season.
Truly.
We know it's been up and down, and we've taken some criticism here and there. We go hard. We go hard on the Saints. We criticize when we have to, but we also give props when they do. So if that's your type of analysis you're looking for, you're in the right spot. If you want somebody that's just gonna cheer on mediocrity every week, this ain't the podcast for you. We're gonna keep it 100, but we Saints fans forever. So we appreciate y'all riding with us and supporting us, downloading, liking, retweeting, talking to us online, whatever.
It's been an insane, it's at this year, or not this year, but last year, 2023, this season, I guess, has been such a insane year for us, or last year for us. We went through a rebrand. We did a lot of things. We started doing video components of our podcast on top of the audio, and YouTube. Our YouTube channel's kind of blown up recently. We've gotten our direct deals and sponsorships, so it's been absolutely crazy. And we thank y'all, period. Without y'all listening, without y'all sharing, without all that, we wouldn't be here. We're trying to do I know Ryan works hard, I work hard, but doing things the social media stuff, putting we're trying to post reels and stuff, and even that little component of it has started to trickle and blow up and exponentially. So it's a grind. We thank y'all for being understanding and understanding that this is not our full-time job. This is a passion project that was a hobby that's become a business, and we are ecstatic that the growth that we've had, we sustained, and we want to just continue to grow more, and not be stagnant. Not be like a Dennis Allen led team, just stagnant, bro. Just nothing on the horizon. We want to keep going up. We want to keep ascending. So thank y'all so much. So please like and subscribe on YouTube. Oh, by the way, Ryan, our last season ticket, no one did the raffle. It sold for $15. It sold for $15. Someone could have been in the Superdome today for free, seeing the Falcons get stumped out.
Come on,
for free. But Mickey say that we broke. No. Can I? I'm gonna say this too. I was looking at tickets for the Saints game that just ended, the Falcons one. You could sit behind the Saints and be in the 100 section, and it was $100, maybe $117, right? For a regular season game, 100
against the Falcons.
Against the Falcons. The Niners are playing the Rams, and none of the starters are playing for them, pretty much. Essentially a glorified preseason game, because they all clinched playoff spots and blah blah blah. Those tickets sold for $200 each. That is wild, bro. That is wild, bro.
Wow.
Wild. $200 each, bro, for a glorified preseason game with no starters playing. But a regular season game with playoff implications on the line, because they were on the line for both teams today, the Saints and the Falcons, you can sit behind the Saints for $117. But we broke. Nah, and we ain't broke. We know what the product is. We see who's leading the product, but we're not gonna go down that route again. So anyway, we will be back next week. We'll do a podcast talking about something. Maybe we'll do the trending podcast. 5 players that are trending, players that are not trending, kind of as a first like off-season episode, and then we'll do our mini show. We do want to have a theme for the mini show when we do it on YouTube, and then I think probably next week, potentially, seeing how we go, we might try to have our first like person, either a paid Patreon or a subscriber for YouTube. We'll do something random and have them join us on our show, because this is the Saints Block Party podcast. We want to get the community involved and get y'all involved. Y'all, we wouldn't be here without y'all. So that, thank y'all so much for a crazy, fun, amazing 2023.